Who wants to come to Neverland with me?
The next movie in the Twisted Childhood universe, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, is in theaters now for a limited time. I just got back from watching it, and honestly, it wasn't horrible. Here, Peter Pan is a deranged kidnapper who claims he is bringing little boys to Neverland. But when he kidnaps Wendy's brother, yes, Wendy, she'll set off to get him back. Okay, I wouldn't really consider this spoilers. It's more just a warning so you could set your expectations properly. But there's nothing supernatural in here at all. No fantasy, nothing. The only thing in here that even really relates to Peter Pan is the names that they use. So if you were going in expecting to see like Peter Pan using his shadow to kill some people or some other crazy shit like that, you're not getting that. So you'll probably be disappointed. They took a very realistic approach to this, and it isn't done badly, but to me it kind of defeats the purpose of using these characters. Like, my biggest issue in these movies is that instead of leaning into the fantasy elements, they kind of turn away from them and try to make it as grounded as they can. And that includes just taking them super seriously in general. Like, these movies have no laughs, which was the biggest surprise to me. I was expecting to get some fun horror comedies like Thanksgiving or something like Drive Through, which I will be talking about eventually, but they play it so straight. I don't know, especially in this one. Like, you have Winnie the Pooh and Peter Pan killing people, and you're not gonna have fun with that? I just don't get it. But for what they did go for here, yeah, it's not that bad. And I know some of you probably clicked on this hoping to see me just shit on this movie, but there really isn't a whole lot to shit on, and I'm just not the type to fake rage over something. It's the third film in the Twisted Childhood universe, and I think it's another improvement for sure. The first Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, straight ass. The second one, way better, even if it wasn't a good movie. And I think this one is another improvement. The actors have improved here for sure, but so has the actual filmmaking. There's a lot less of those awkward scenes or like weird editing choices, although there's still some, and the action here is way better. I'm sure a lot of it has to do with the budget increase, but I'd say the action scenes were genuinely pretty good most of the time, and so were the practical effects. And yeah, this is probably the most gory out of the three films in this universe, but I think they need to get a little bit more creative with their kills. Once again, the main killer grabs somebody's arm and like bends it, trying to break it and twisting it all around or like yanking it off or whatever. Like, they keep doing that in these movies, but I guess that's their go-to move. I don't know. They gotta try something else. Also, there's a scene in here where Peter Pan is literally just being Pennywise, like in that opening scene with Georgie. And I don't know if they were trying to pay homage or if they were just straight up ripping off it, but it was super distracting for me. So yeah, not a horrible movie. If you were looking for a pile of garbage to just sit and laugh at, you're not gonna get that, but you're also not gonna get one of the best horror films of the year. Honestly, if this didn't have the Peter Pan characters and wasn't connected to the whole universe, it'd probably be just another super forgettable horror movie with some pretty good action. But it does have these characters, and it is a pretty interesting spin on the Peter Pan fairy tale. So with that, the decent action, and just me not really having any big issues with the movie, I kind of enjoyed my time watching it. And we still got a couple more movies before Poohniverse. Yes, Poohniverse, Monsters Assemble. So I'm just curious on how they're going to bring it all together. And also, not related to this universe, but I'm going to be talking about Screamboat later this month. And honestly, I'm actually really looking forward to that. And yes, I do also talk about normal movies, as well as TV and video games, with a bunch more videos on the way. I got my Blu-ray DVD collection video coming later this week if that's something you're interested in. I really do appreciate you watching. I hope you'll subscribe and stick around. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.